Hi, I'm back for a brief check-in. It's kind of late at night. I can't sleep. Um, as you can tell, well, maybe I just look sleepy, and I don't have my glasses on. But I've been crying a bit because I'm just learning more things about myself, um, taking in lessons from the universe, and I'm learning something specifically about boundaries. And all summer, I've kind of been triggered by this idea of boundaries. It seems like everybody is talking about boundaries. Like everywhere I turn is the word boundaries. And I think it's for two reasons. One is because I truly do think a lot of people are misusing this idea of boundaries. And they're setting boundaries instead of dealing with things that might be triggering them. Which, in my opinion, if something's triggering you, you need to look at it and figure out how to heal from it. But I think the other reason that it was upsetting me is because I really wasn't honoring my own boundaries of my own values. So here's a quick analogy that just came to me as I was laying in bed. And actually, a good friend earlier kind of related it to when she was younger, she had a friend who she was really, really good friends with, but occasionally they would get in really bad fights. So eventually, their parents had to step in and say, okay, you guys need a break until you can get this sorted out and blah, blah, blah. And that resonated for me, but not quite as much as the analogy that just came to me because I don't have kids, so I do have dogs. So the analogy that has come to me is this. Imagine that you have a neighbor that lives across the street from you and you live on a busy road, okay? And this neighbor needs to move and can't bring the dog with them. Oh, did I mention they have a dog? They have a dog. Of course. They can't bring the dog with them. So they ask if you will take care of the dog because it knows you and whatever. So first of all, the neighbor's a dick for just abandoning the dog, but you agree to take the dog, right? So because the dog's whole life has been lived across this busy street at the neighbor's house, it knows that place as security, safety, love, comfort. And you can recognize that the dog feels that way. And so every day the dog is trying to run across this busy street to get back home where there's safety, security, love, comfort. And the dog is not wrong for thinking that those things are over there because they were once, and it doesn't know any different. It doesn't really understand that the owner has left, and that those things can now not be found in that place. It doesn't know that you are now the one responsible for providing those things. So the dog's not wrong, but it makes you a shitty new owner if you keep letting the dog every day cross this busy road, almost getting hit by cars, to try to get to this place where the safety, security, love, and comfort are not even going to be found anymore. So as a responsible, loving new dog owner, you have to put up the boundary, maybe a fence to keep your dog in and safe so it's not getting hit by cars trying to go find something that isn't even there anymore, even though it used to be. that's what makes a good owner. That's what makes a loving, responsible pet parent. And I wasn't doing that for myself. And I wasn't able to see that I wasn't doing that for myself. I was letting my inner child try to run back to places where security, safety, love, comfort were once found. Knowing as the owner that those things really probably weren't there anymore. But I was just watching as my inner child kept running across this busy street, sometimes getting like pegged by cars. And I wasn't doing anything to try to step in and say, no, you find your safety, security, love, and comfort here now. I will provide you with those things because I love you. I care for you. So anyway, it's interesting. It's an interesting lesson. You know, you worked so hard to love yourself, and it's just like, you know, there's always layers of healing and things that we're learning, but this was one that was really hard for me to see. And yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to share in case that might resonate for anybody else, or if you just enjoy a good dog analogy. Anyway, I'm going to try to go to sleep now that I've gotten this message out. Hopefully sleep won't elude me anymore, but I may talk to you soon, and until then, take care. Take care of your inner child or your inner dog. I love you guys.